If the baby isn't dead yet, they must wait for a life threat even if miscarriage is inevitable, which is exactly what happened according to SPL. No, that's not what I said at all. What I said was that Ohio Revised Code specifically lists inevitable miscarriage as one of the conditions that qualifies as a medical exemption to their abortion laws. I think the part you might be getting tripped up on is in the video I said that if there's an inevitable miscarriage and the medical providers think that there's a threat or a problem, they can intervene. I did not mean that they need to establish some kind of additional criteria beyond the fact of an inevitable miscarriage happening before they're allowed to intervene. I meant that they don't have to intervene every single time there's the criteria of an inevitable miscarriage unless, in their judgment, they think it's necessary. So an inevitable miscarriage is when there is vaginal bleeding and dilation. And it could be the case, and it's different case by case, that the provider will think this is a problem and we should just go ahead and intervene right now. And it could be the case that they think she's going to be able to complete this miscarriage naturally. Ohio law specifies that if there's an inevitable miscarriage happening, the providers can intervene. They can just intervene. It's automatically considered a medical exemption in the abortion laws, and they can intervene if they want to. It doesn't mean that they have to, and that's important because the interventions, like a DNC, they have their own risks, and providers will want to make sure that they are medically justified before they intervene. In the Ohio story you and I are talking about, the NPR article describing it said that they checked her vital signs in the ER, and they said that she looked fine. And one of the staff at the ER even said that if there is heavy bleeding as necessary, they can do a DNC. They did not intervene soon enough because of a bad judgment call on how dangerous her situation is. These kinds of mistakes in judgment invariably happen across all states, regardless of abortion laws, because medical providers are not perfect. What the abortion rights side is trying to do is take any of the inevitable occasional mistakes in judgment and claim that they were actually out of fear of abortion laws and therefore we need to get rid of the abortion laws. There is nothing in the NPR article to indicate that was the case. Because again, Ohio Revised Code says explicitly that if there is an inevitable miscarriage happening, it automatically qualifies as a medical exemption. You don't need any further criteria beyond that.